Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, this lesson is going to be based upon a comment from, a Jake with no works, as usual. We get all the opinions and the what we should do better, what we shouldn't do, and what we should focus on from Jakes with no works at all. And they're not ashamed to come on the comment board and speak, because they really don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They just feel like they can do and say what they want without any consequences. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, this particular video is going to be dealing with the topic of lewdness. Okay, lewdness. Now, I'm going to read the comment to you because this is based upon another video I did about effeminate men in society and the fall of testosterone, so on and so forth. Now, I made a statement in that video, okay, dealing with spandex shirts and walking around shirtless and how that's effeminate. Now, this individual named Joseph Benjamin, he says, couldn't help but laugh at men who go outside, muscles hanging all out, tight shirts / pants, attracting all those beautiful women is effeminate, which I didn't say it in this way, but yes, wearing wearing a super duper. When I say tight, I'm talking that spandex tight shirt, okay, and them super duper tight jeans, right? That show off every particular muscle in a man's body. That is effeminate. Okay, I'll say it again. It is effeminate. Why? Because what do women look for? What is the main currency of women? What do women always want? Attention. This is a feminine trait to want attention is a feminine trait. Okay, the reason you're going outside with that, you got all them muscles, right? But you're going outside with that spandex shirt is to garner attention from people outside, to get oohs, ahs, whoa. Okay, that's number one. So that is very much effeminate. Okay, and it says, fam, LOL. That's a whole stretch. But you focus on you losing weight and building muscle, and you'll be out here. Well, I'm focusing on that. I'm focusing very much on that, actually. I've lost a lot of weight and gained a lot of muscle, actually. Okay? Right? Could finally fit in a medium shirt, but that's another video for another time. But I'll say this. Even when I have which I'm going to show you what the comment I wrote, because that really has nothing to do with it. It says he was just doing, this was basically this is something this is a black woman tactic, trying to throw a slight at me, It says and you'll be out here too, showing off your results. Okay, and I replied, I said, shut up, all right, because I'm tired of you Jakes with no works coming up and giving opinions. That's why. That is effeminate. Even when I have so-called perfect physique, I won't be wearing those tight-ass spandex shirts or walk around shirtless. You Jakes need to learn to just be quiet and learn. This is called lewdness, and that's exactly what it is. It's lewdness. Just like this woman you see on the screen, she is dressing lewd, which really she's not dressing lewd, and I'm going to show you why she's not dressing lewd, okay? Although this looks like an average woman today, I'm going to show you why this is not actually this is beyond lewd. Okay? But I'm going to show you something. Let's look up the definition of the word lewdness. Okay? Now you see these are the type of shirts I'm talking about, man. Okay? That's lewd. All right? But anyways, let's look up the word lewdness. the definition for the word lewdness says the fact of referring to or excuse me. Where's the Webster? Okay, there we go. Let's get this one. Dictionary.com. Okay. It says indecency or obscenity. Okay. There's something called indecent exposure, which you can get a ticket for that. Okay. You can get arrested for that. All right. The strip club has been shut down repeatedly. Salakia. Oh, goodness gracious, man. Salakia, the computer is bugging out. Give me a second. Give me a second. The computer is bugging out. It's nothing but Satan. Oh, my goodness gracious, bro. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Boy. All right. Anyway, Salakia. Let me read this again. It says indecency or obscenity. Okay. Vulgar sexual character or behavior, because that's a sexual thing. When you're showing off every muscle in your body, right, and you're not leaving anything for the imagination, right, then, bro, come on, man. That's called indecency. It's called obscenity. It's called vulgar sexual character or behavior. The strip club has been shut down repeatedly for lewdness and public sexual acts. So lewdness is what? Dealing with nakedness. Okay, dealing with nakedness. So ultimately, what you're doing by wearing those things is lewd. It's indecent. Okay, it's obscene. Okay, it's all of that. All right, you got men walking around with their wives, and their wives might not really trying to pay attention to you, but how is she not supposed to pay attention when you got a damn spandex shirt on showing your delts? You know, they can see your delts clearly. They can see your the definition in every muscle in your back, every definition of every muscle in your chest, because you're basically naked. That's the point. The point is that you're basically naked. There's nothing wrong if you wear a shirt that's fitted, where they might be able to see some definition. But when you're going out of your way to wear spandex, which is basically makes you naked, where they can see every single thing possible, now you're going too far. Okay, you're going too far. Okay, and to be honest, a shirt was really created to be an undergarment. It wasn't even created to be an actual garment. But anyways, let me check something out. This is Leviticus, and I'm going to play that video in a second. This is Leviticus 18 in verse 6. It says, "None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahweh." So we're really not supposed to be seeing the nakedness of people that are close to kin. And it goes down the list, okay? And it likens you laying down with, your father's wife or your uncle's wife or whatever as discovering their nakedness, okay? Right? And that was the sin that Ham did. Okay, so when you're walking around with a damn spandex shirt, guess what? You're sinning, and you're causing others to sin, mostly by seeing your nakedness. The way you're exposing yourself, you might as well be naked. Wearing a spandex shirt, the point of the spandex shirt is to have a covering without having a covering. Let's put it to you that way. The point of the spandex shirt, and that's what I was speaking about specifically, was those spandex shirts, was to have a covering without having a covering. Same thing with those spandex pants that you see these Edomites jogging with. That's very indecent, and it really makes me uncomfortable. Okay, because like, what the hell, you couldn't just put on shorts. This is Leviticus 18 and 6. It says, "None of you," I'm going to read it again, "none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahweh. The nakedness of thy father and the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. So you're not supposed to see your father's nakedness. Okay, you're not supposed to see your mother's nakedness. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, so so now let's go to this video real quick. Okay, because this woman is not. This is not an actual yoga pants. This is paint. This is paint. But guess what? The majority of people don't even notice it because this is how these women walk around. Okay? And some of you men walk around with clothing, so-called clothing such as this. Salakia. Look, they don't even notice. These people don't even notice. Yeah, they're looking, but they don't really notice. Okay. They don't even notice she's naked because they would have a more crazy reaction if they knew that she was actually naked. See, that one of those first women, they kind of noticed, but most of these people had no clue what was going on.
So Bianca, what do you think so far?
So far I've noticed people have a little self-control.
Yeah?
Because they're trying to look but not trying to look.
It's pretty funny though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel naked?
No.
Yeah, the reason she doesn't feel naked is because this is how she dresses on a daily basis any damn way. The way these women dress today, they might as well be naked. Okay? And you putting out, what's the difference between what she this paint here and a spandex shirt? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What is the difference between this paint she has on herself and a spandex shirt? There's no difference. Okay? There's no difference because you have it so tight and so against your body to the point where, and that's the intention, so you can basically be naked but have something over you. Okay, so they can see you as if you were naked. So I don't know what's so hard to understand about that. What's so crazy about is you jakes, you get cut and then you gotta correct the situation. No, you just got cut, bro. Just stop wearing that, man. How about that? Okay, this is Ezekiel 23 and 44. It says, "Yet they went in unto her, as they go in unto a woman that playeth the harlot, so went they in unto a hola and unto a holiba, the lewd woman." Now let's look up this word lewd. Okay. And that woman you saw there, Salaki, I clicked on the wrong one. And that woman you saw there just now, that was a lewd woman. That's why she didn't feel naked. That's why, why? Because she's a lewd woman. It's like a lot of you walk around shirtless and you don't feel ashamed. You don't feel naked. Why? Because you're lewd fellows. Okay? It says lewd. It says tazama. It says plan, device, wickedness, evil, plan, mischievous, purpose, plan, purpose, evil, device, wickedness, not chase. Okay, not chase. Dealing with a woman, licentiously, adultery. So they're tying a lot of different things into that. It says a plan, especially a bad one, heinous crime, lewdness, mischief. So lewdness is tied to mischief. It's tied to wickedness, because when you're naked, figuratively in the scriptures, it means that you're sinning. Okay, that's why when after Eve and Adam took part in that philosophy, which was known as the fruit, what happened? It said that they were naked. They weren't actually physically naked. They had garments on. They were spiritually naked because of the wickedness they committed. Okay, so when you walk around naked, right? That's a sign of that you're a wicked person. That's a sign that you're wicked. It says So anyway, I mean, it says adultery, saying a lot of different things. Unchaste, which makes sense because if a woman's walking around like that, she's not chaste. Okay, licentiousness. What's this? What's this dealing with? Let's look up this word, licentiousness. Let's see. They got Leviticus 18. So anyways, okay, so licentiousness, it says lacking legal or moral restraints, right? Like that's my point too, right? What is the boundary of too much? See, we're already wearing these shirts, and you know, brothers might wear shorts from time to time, right? Which I don't really wear shorts like that, but brothers might, wear shorts from time to time. You know, brothers might wear shorts, but where is what is too much? You know, when do you say this is too much? What is the moral restraint on what we should be able to wear as future kings and priests, as servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? This is a question, man, that you should be asking yourself, man. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let live. Well, that's the mindset of a Satanist. Okay, you have to have a boundary, man. It says lacking legal or moral restraints. There has to be some type of restraint. There has to be some type of limit. And for me, definitely walking around shirtless is clearly wicked. But for me, this is the same thing as walking around shirtless, man. When you got something that's so tight upon you, where you can see every flipping look, you can see the abs through the shirt. Like clearly, you can see the abs through the shirt. You can see the rear delts, the lats, everything is just all out on Front Street, bro. And clear as day. What's the difference between this and being shirtless? Listen, man, that's my point, man. That's my point, bro. You know? And anyways, bro. So anyways, man, I mean I don't have to beat a dead horse, man. That's the point on that, bro. That's the point on that. There's not real much else I have to get, man. Which we can get Ham, because Ham was cursed for looking at the nakedness of his father, man. This is Genesis 9 and 21. It says, matter of fact, 20. It says, and Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward. Right, they went back so they didn't see the nakedness of their father. Okay? And they saw their father's nakedness, and they saw not their father's naked. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him, right? By seeing his nakedness, man. Okay? So what if Noah was walking around with spandex pants and spandex shirt all day? Well, guess what? Shem and Japheth would feel uncomfortable. Okay? Because he's basically naked. All right? You guys have to start putting on more of an ancient mindset, man. Okay? Now, this is dealing with the priest, how it was very important for the priest not to show really any nakedness. And we're coming into becoming kings and priests. Okay? So we should have we should be able to understand this mindset. This is Deuteronomy 22 and 29. It says, then the man that lay with oh, no, Salaki, this is not the one that I'm looking for. Where is that one, actually? Hold on, give me a second here. Damn. Thought I had that one up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I think it was Exodus. Con. It's Exodus 20. This is Exodus 20, right? And this is going into the altar, okay, and the priest going up the steps of the altar. It says an altar of earth thou shalt make. This is Deuteronomy 20 and Exodus 20 and 24. It says, an altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen, in all places where I record my name. I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. All right, so the Lord wanted it to just be as is, basically build it in the spirit. It says, neither shalt thou go up by steps, okay, unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. You understand that? So the Lord didn't want steps to be there so that what? So that you don't go up there and people could see your nakedness at the bottom of your garment, even your leg, even the calf of the priest, man. This is how serious it was back then. Okay, of course, we're living in a different time. But like I said before, what is too much? What is too far? You understand? You got women walking around, the wicked women walking around, and then you're enticing them in a particular way to go to the extreme. So there has to be a limit to this at some point. You know what I mean? Yes, of course, it's okay to look good, to wear fitted clothes and things of that nature. But I'm saying there has to be a limit, bro. There has to be a limit to this. Okay. Anyway, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, and I'll say shalom.